Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Tuesday the 5th of September 2023 and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we've got some astrology. We've got the moon starting off the day in Taurus. It's going to form a conjunction to Uranus in Taurus. It's going to form a sextile to Neptune in Pisces, and then it's going to form a trine to Pluto in Capricorn before moving into Gemini. So the moon is positively aspecting all the big guns today: conjunctions, sextiles and trines. It's a very supportive energy, but really expect the unexpected. Could be confusion, could be feeling a bit all over the place. There could be sudden changes in power dynamics. There could be chaos. There could be breakdowns to break through. My advice is to stay grounded, anchoring down into the 3D and the earth. So let's do some cards, see what the cards have to say about today's energies. So let's see, we're going to use the Mariel deck, and we're going to use the Work Your Light Oracle. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for today, Tuesday the 5th of September 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So let's see, what do we have? Okay, on the bottom we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, don't know if you can hear that downstairs. My downstairs neighbour is giving a singing lesson online, I think, because I can't hear the person that is teaching, doing the scales. I can only hear him. Let me know if you can hear him. See how good my recording equipment is. Okay, and then we've got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Oh God, let me put my glasses on. My eyes are tired at the moment. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. Okay, so you know, sort of the Age of Light, we've all been in training together on this soul mission, and now we're all down here. Oh, and then we've got the Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realm. Believe it or not, we are being fully supported by galactic beings on this mission, as we help to evolve humanity and Earth. Sometimes, some days it can feel like really hard work, can't it? And other days it just feels in flow. So, oh God, where did we go? I've just been sort of reflecting today about, so yes, this started that, oh yeah, but before that it was that, and really sort of the whole of this light half of the year for me has been about ascension, and just releasing and letting go of lower frequency energies, old habits and behaviours and things. Considering it's the light half of the year, it's been at times one dark night of the soul. God knows what the dark half of the year is going to be like. By November, when the planets start turning direct again, things should start to ease up. But at the moment, it's a full-on inner journey into what we've been learning. And so we continue, we get up every day and we show up and we do the work. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say to add to this story. So let's see, what do we need to know for today, Tuesday the 5th of September 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good. Having a bit of an Indian summer at the moment. It's nearly 7 o'clock, 6:30, and I've still got all the windows in the flat open, and it's still really lovely and warm. It's a good job as well after the July we had. Okay, so where we find ourselves. Oh, nice. Ace of Cups. That's a nice energy to find ourselves in. Going into the past, we've got the Three of Cups. Okay, beneath us we've got the Page of Wands, above us we've got the King of Swords, and then we're moving into the energy of the Nine of Swords. Okay, clarifiers, we've got the Two of Discs, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Six of Swords there. At the bottom in the subconscious we've got the King of Discs, we've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Eight of Cups, we've got Temperance, we've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Emperor, okay, we've got the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Chariot. Three of Swords, I'm going to take that, and the Ace of Discs, and Strength and Justice. So unsurprisingly we've got a lot going on in the subconscious. With 7 planets retrograding, or I know Chiron is an asteroid rather than a planet, 7 heavenly bodies doing retrogrades. It's not a big surprise to see there's a lot going on in the subconscious, a lot of internal stuff. Okay, so let's start off with where we are. Okay, so we've got where we are today. We've got the Ace of Cups here. This is the divine gift of love, of intuition, of love, of feelings and emotions. Okay, this is an opportunity to fill our cup up for self-love, to connect with ourselves, to go inwards. Okay, what's going into the past today? We've got the Three of Cups. So I see this as being an earth journey. So at the top we've got the river there, the water flowing, we're all in it together. Okay, we're all, you know, in the collective, in the soul world. And then sort of we have our human lives, individualization, take on a human body, come down here, do what we're here to do. And then at the bottom, when we return back to the soul world, we become one again. Okay, so we all take our own paths, but we're here to support each other because we are all part of the same collective. Our energies are all interconnected, and many of us have come down here on the same life mission. So that knowing that we're all here together. Okay, that's moving into the past. Beneath us, we've got the Page of Wands. There's new inspiration coming in, new messages that inspire us, getting a bit fired up. And that could be with filling our cup up. Okay, when we're empty, we've got no self-love, no self-worth, things like that, then it's very difficult to be inspired, or to be creative, and to have an effect in the world. We have to heal ourselves first. We have to fill our cup up first. We have to, you know, love ourselves first before we can interdependently love others, not be in codependent relationships and things like that. I love in astrology, I know so the first house is our persona and sort of who we project, the persona we project out into the world. And then over the opposite side of the chart, the seventh house, is the seventh house of partnerships, long-term commitments. But for me, it's also the house of the shadow. Because often we're attracted to other people who have something that either we need to bring out in ourselves, or we're magnetised to it because we don't have it ourselves yet. But ultimately for me the work is about bringing that out in yourself, so that then you're not having a codependent sort of relationship. In a good relationship, you know, both of you are magnetised to each other because there's something that sort of unites you, that you bring to each other to help each other work on. So yeah, with that filling your own cup up and the self-love and things like that, it connects us to our creativity and sparks of inspiration. Message from Spirit above us, we've got the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords, cardinal air, Libra energy. And you see, Libra can be relationships, but it's also truth and justice, balancing the scales of karma and things like that. With the King of Swords, the message is about truth and justice coming out. Okay, that could be as we connect to ourselves at a soul level, as we connect to the Ace of Cups. The illusions and the delusions that we often live under can fall away as we see ourselves as we truly are. Souls having a human experience. When we see the truth and we act on it as well, we get, you know, the clear vision, clarity, actively using all our senses to know. It's beyond sort of intellectual just knowing, it's being really tuned in. Okay, and then moving on to Nine of Swords. So we've got worries and things, anxieties about this. We're being called on to trust at the moment, to deeply trust, because everything's going on in the background and there's not much out visibly that we can see. Following on from that full moon in Pisces, the letting go, the releasing, the spiritual. We can't see yet what's coming down into the physical. We're being asked to trust an awful lot at the moment, and that can cause anxiety and worry. So that's where we find ourselves. The clarifiers give us an insight into how to deal with that. So first of all, we've got the Two of Pentacles, with one eye looking inwards and one eye looking outwards. So we're here in the world, we're going about our daily lives and everything, doing our doing, okay, but we've got one eye on the internal transformation that's going on with all these retrogrades and things like that. Then, you know, we're transforming within. Okay, so it's about balancing that internal and external. With that, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, quite a dark Knight of Wands in this deck. Some dark beast with beady eyes. We can't tell if it's a bear or a wolf or what creature of the night it is. It's got piercing eyes looking at us, and it holds its hand out like that, and there's a lightning strike, which is very different, very different from the page. But what I see with this Knight of Wands in this deck is that sort of going below the surface, to get the inspiration, to give us the new direction, that will give us the energy and the inspiration and everything that will guide us on our way. But we have to dive into the shadows to find it. The nights for me are the mutable energies. So mutable fire is Sagittarius. Sagittarius follows Scorpio, and Scorpio is that deep dive in, down into the bottom of the well, into the mud at the bottom, to put it politely, finding the treasure, and then we rise like the phoenix at the end of Scorpio, launching into the sky of Sagittarius, reborn and ready for new adventures. Okay, so that's what we're looking inwards at, that hidden treasure, that core creativity, which should be easier to connect with now that Venus has turned direct. I was just, I said before about my reflecting back to when stuff started, and it's like, yeah, it started there, and then, oh yeah, before that it was that, and you know, I could trace it all the way back to, in fact, to the middle of February with the new moon in Pisces, which was a month of letting go of stuff and releasing, and then sort of when we came to the Aries new moon, that's when sort of things started coming up from the subconscious, and then it's just been like one continuing journey through the bottom of the well, I think is the only way to describe it. Saying that, you know, there's been lots of fun times and things like that, and I've enjoyed the journey, but a definite sense of releasing a lot of stuff, and it's like, oh, this meant to be the light half of the year. It's like just all this been falling away, and especially since summer solstice, that it's just like, as the energies change direction, it's just all gone a bit crazy with the pace of it. But yeah, I can trace it back to the end of February and a spring equinox. Okay, so anyway, so the one eye in, one eye out, looking deep within, and it helps to carry us away to somewhere safer. The Six of Swords. Here we've got an angel, I can't remember which angel it is from the deck, sort of arm round the children and the dog, leading them to somewhere less stormy waters, more calm and safer. Okay, and that's what's happening with us, and I think sort of this Council of Light from the subtle realms is actually helping us a lot and supporting us from the unseen. Anyway, right, so what's going on in the subconscious? I hear you say quite a lot, actually. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 cards for what's going on in the subconscious. So let's see, what can't we see, what's hidden at the moment. So we start off with the King of Pentacles. What we're searching for, what we're building. Kings for me are the cardinal signs of the elements. So King of Discs, King of Pentacles is Capricorn, cardinal Earth. We're building something new, and what I'm getting Pluto in Capricorn, retrograding at the moment. We'll re-enter Aquarius in January, and then I think I want to say June to November next year, but I'm not exactly sure. I haven't got next year's moon diary yet, but yeah, a little tiptoe for a couple of months, about 3 months I think, next summer into autumn, before finally fully ingressing into Aquarius. So we're tiptoeing back and forwards into this Capricorn energy. Okay. So, and with the moon trining Pluto in Capricorn, Capricorn today. We're looking at our foundations. We're looking at what's being renovated in our lives, okay, and what we're wanting to build. With that, we've got the Six of Wands, okay, victory. Okay, we're achieving something. I know at times it doesn't seem like we're doing anything at all, maybe even going backwards rather than actually making any progress around anything, but a little reminder, you know, little victories and things, woohoo. Then we've got the Eight of Cups, okay, which is about moving away from comfort zones, leaving something behind. It is actually Saturn in Pisces, something that we enjoy, that we're comfortable with, but it's suppressing our growth now. We've outgrown it, okay, and we're being asked to leave it behind, to venture into pastures new adventures, new horizons, okay, with Temperance, which is about balance, balancing the fire and the water, alchemy, how we turn the lower vibration dross into the philosopher's stone, the gold within, that is in the void waiting to come out. Okay, transformation of opposites. Okay, with the Four of Swords, so I love this Four of Swords because from the chimney down here we can see the smoke being blown that way and the clouds are being blown that way. So confusion, mental turmoil, things like that are being blown away, and with clarity is coming in and healing. Okay, with the Emperor, the divine masculine, okay, the active principle, self-mastery, being our own authority. This with the King of Pentacles here, this is bringing in that sort of Capricornian energy, all the cardinal kings, but yeah, we're taking back our power, we're taking back our authority, we're living life from an internal authority going out, rather than out there telling us what we need to do and what we can and can't do. Okay, and it comes to us, this knowing comes to us from messages of love. We've got the Knight of Cups, mutable water, which is Pisces. So we've just had that Pisces full moon. Okay, my little adventure this year goes back to the beginning in February at the Pisces new moon. We've got Saturn. We're learning lessons around the Pisces area of our charts. Okay, so have a look in your natal chart, see where that's hitting and everything. There could be messages coming in for you there. Okay, with the Chariot. So the Chariot is about you. When we've connected to that love, that heart-centered stuff, then we ride to victory from a heart-centered place, which is the only place to come from. Okay. And we do that by healing the Three of Swords, the old heart wounds. Okay. I love this Three of Swords. We've got all the beautiful red roses, sign of love, romance, and then this red heart with the swords through it. So it's about healing those wounds. And it's healing the wounds that brings the new beginning, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Discs there. Okay, so opening our heart, healing from our heart outwards. And then we've got Justice and we've got Strength. Okay, this is our, as we come back to our centre, as we balance the scales, as we do the healing work, it frees us from old karma and we get our strength back. Yay! That's all part of the journey. Okay, so don't expect this to all happen in one day. You know, it's, as always, it's an evolving journey. One day evolving into the next day, into the next day, into the next day. But we're now out of the full moon energies, and we're into that waning energy. What are we releasing? What are we letting go of that we no longer need? Okay. And transforming. Okay. The next full moon will be in beginning of the zodiac, will Aries. So we have this month of releasing. So we're ready then to step into the Emperor energy, being our own leader, authority, pioneer. You know, ready to go out in our life doing what we're here to do. So, right, let's just pick one of these. And I'm loving these cards. Art of the Sacred Wheel by Lisa Lockhead. All original artwork. 5 years of work in the solar and lunar cycles of the year, and painting from what she uncovers. Woman after my own heart that loves the void. So let's see what card we get for today. So what do we need to know for today? Tuesday the 5th of September 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance does Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Revealing. Number, I think that's number 2. I'll put my glasses on and I'll be able to see. Okay. Revealing hidden potential. Okay, there's the card. Okay, let's see. What does the book say about it? I'm still learning all the cards, working with them myself in my daily readings and bringing them out into the collective readings as well. Okay, so number 2, revealing hidden potential. The light of solar consciousness is growing within you. She is that unifying power of the divine will, mind and heart, and she seeks to bring forward your gifts into the world. You are being beckoned into a phase of renewal. The pulse of new life inside you is maturing and stirring awake. There is a creative power that is rapidly growing and exerting pressure on any boundaries that once served you but are now ready to be transcended. During this time of inner growth, it is wise to keep your sight towards your essence and stay rooted in your heart and being. So, 2 of Pentacles here, one eye outwards, one eye inwards, walking away from what needs to be transcended. Create the space by preparing, cleansing and holding space in your inner and outer realms for what is yet to come. Do not force any outcome or desire in this moment, as it is not a time to forge forward in action. There is much already taking place in the unseen. 12 cards in the subconscious, I was telling you. It is a gentle call to hold the flame of transformation and lean into what is yet to come. Things may not be what they seem. It is a time of shifting perception, as there is a higher intelligence at work in your life. The light of the solar goddess will support you with a deeper clarity when it is time to move forward. For now, allow yourself to sink into a space of openness and listening and discover what is naturally rising within you. Tuning into this way, she will reveal to you the qualities and gifts to be manifested in this cycle. Rest into this process of manifestation. You are creating the right conditions for the embodiment of the fullness of your being. Take your time and nurture the pure creative potential within you. This card represents the holy day of Imbolc. At Imbolc, we celebrate that which was born at the winter solstice and is now showing signs of quickening in the subtle and unseen. At this time, the vital currents of life buried deep within the soil and the soul are being stirred from their winter dormancy. The maiden frequency of the feminine stirs deep down in the earth as the promise of the uncovering of hidden potential of the earth, awakening in the life force stirring. That's what I feel is happening with us. Okay, 2023 has been a difficult year energetically. Lots of transformation and change, and we're on the threshold of so much. And we have been training for this for lifetimes, and we are coming together in lots of different ways, online and in person. And it's all being orchestrated by the subtle realms that are guiding us, that we made the contracts with before we before we came back down here to do the work. Okay, but there is a lot of healing and stuff going on in the background. And sometimes it feels like it just happens so slowly, and then all of a sudden there'd be like a quantum leap of breakthrough. It's like, oh, so we just keep showing up every day and doing the work. Okay, so winter season. Imbolc is halfway through the winter season. Suddenly, with the appearance of the first snowdrops, excitement rises in the potential of spring. A sense of hope and possibility fills the air, yet holding the space for the unfolding of potential that you can feel starting to stir deep inside your body, mind and soul. There is definitely a stirring going on in the subconscious. It's quite subtle. As I say, we're being asked to trust and have faith at the moment in so much that is unseen, as it all unfurls in the darkness. Ritual creativity. Create a ritual as an act of honouring the need to hold the space for what is yet to come, and draw on your inner strength to hold the space of the creative power to unfold naturally. There is no forcing this. It is allowing it to just unfurl and unfold in divine timing. We just need to hold ourselves in balance and in alignment and see to whatever shows up in the moment. Okay, reflection ritual. Do you recognise any fears limiting your ability to express what calls in your heart and stirs in your soul? Something to think about, because that may be showing up as a 9 of Swords here. Okay, so that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with you and for you. If it does, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel as always. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.